In this video tutorial, we're going to show you how to import a Bridge demo site that was built using Elementor. So Bridge comes with many different pre-designed demo sites that you can import onto your own site and use it as a starting point. In this tutorial, I will be importing the app landing demo. So let's get started. This is the site that I will be working on. As we can see, I have only activated the Bridge theme. I do not have any content on my site. Before you proceed with the demo import, there are 3 things that you need to do. You should activate the Bridge Core plugin, you should register your copy of Bridge, and you should also make sure that your server settings meet the minimum requirements. In order to learn how to do that, please check out our video on how to register your theme. And these things are very important for you to do because otherwise your demo import might not be successful. So assuming that you have watched this video, we will now proceed with importing demo content. There are 2 basic ways that you can import a demo. You can import it through the one-click method, or you can also import it via XML import. In the following section, we will show you how to import the demo through the one-click demo import method. So I'm going to navigate to Bridge Dashboard and then click on Import. Over here, you will see an overview of all the available demo sites. Here at the top, we see a filter that you can use to filter the demos by category. You can also search the demos by keyword. Our demo sites were built using either the WordPress Bakery page builder or using the Elementor page builder. If you would like to import a demo that was built using Elementor, you can click on the Elementor tab here in the filter, and you will then have access to those demos. The demos that are not listed here, they were built using WordPress Bakery. So I'm going to import the app landing demo. Let's click on it. Once you click on the demo of your choice, you will see a list of plugins that are required for you to install and activate prior to demo import. So here it's telling me that for this demo, I need to have Elementor, Revolution Slider, and Contact Form 7 activated. And it's very important that you activate all the plugins that are listed here because, for example, if your demo site requires WooCommerce and you do not activate WooCommerce, then your products will not import. So let's go ahead and activate all the required plugins. I'm going to click on this installation link. And I'm going to now activate Elementor. Let's navigate to plugins. Here in the plugins panel, in order to free up your server sources for the demo import, we recommend deactivating all plugins that are not required for the demo import. The only exception to that is the Bridge Core plugin. This plugin is necessary, so you should always leave it activated. Code Instagram widget and Code News are not required for the demo that I chose, so I'm going to go ahead and deactivate them. So now I've activated the plugins that are required for my demo, and I'm ready to proceed with the demo import. Let's go back to Bridge Dashboard Import. Once again, I'm going to locate my demo. So now I see this message that's telling me that all the required plugins are activated, so that looks good. For import type, I'm going to choose all. Import attachments is set to yes, and I'm going to click on import. Depending on your server speed, the demo import process might take anywhere from a few seconds to several minutes, so please be patient. The progress bar has now reached 100%, so we know that the demo import is complete. Let's navigate to plugins. Now you can go ahead and activate the plugins that you had deactivated prior to demo import. Let's view my homepage. This is the imported homepage. Let's compare it with the demo site. So we can see that the content is imported, but the styles are not exactly the same like the demo. For example, the typography is different. So in order to fix this, you will need to save global options. Simply navigate to Code Options from the Admin panel and click on Save. Now let's refresh my page. And we can see now that the imported styles are taking effect. If we take a closer look at the spacing on the page and compare it with the demo site, it appears that the widgets on my site are spaced a bit further apart than they are on the demo. Let's go ahead and adjust that. I'm going to navigate to Elementor from the admin panel, and I'm going to click on Style. So we can see that by default, Elementor adds a space of 20 pixels between widgets. And you can modify this space by entering a smaller value. So let's put 0 here. And let's save. Let's refresh my home page. And now we can see that the spacing is exactly like the way it is on our demo site. All right, so with the demo import, we received several pages. In some cases, you might want to set a different page to be your front page. So let's see how that can be done. I'm going to navigate to Settings, Reading, and here where it says your homepage displays, you can set a different page to be your front page. All right, now there's one more thing that you should do. Let's navigate to Settings, Permalinks. Here under Common Settings, we recommend choosing Post Name and saving changes. And the reason we recommend post name is because of our custom post types. If you import a demo and your pages are giving you errors 404, you should simply navigate to permalinks, choose post name, and click on save, and that should fix the 404 errors. So hopefully your demo has now imported and you can start customizing your site. If it hasn't fully imported, you can try importing the demo through XML import. And in the following section, we're going to show you how to do that. Before you try importing the demo through XML, we recommend deleting any menus that were previously imported. So let's navigate to Appearance menus. The reason for that is because with XML import, your menus will import. And in order to avoid getting multiple menu items, we recommend deleting any previously imported menus. So here, I'm going to go ahead and delete all the menus that were previously imported. My menus are now all cleared, so let's navigate to Bridge Dashboard Import. I'm going to click on the demo that I plan on importing. And once again, here you will see a list of plugins that are required to be activated before importing the demo. So let's go ahead and activate them. In order to free up your server sources, we recommend deactivating all plugins that are not required for the demo import. Do not deactivate Bridge Core because this plugin is mandatory. I'm going to go ahead and deactivate Code News and Code Twitter feed because these are not recommended for the demo I chose. Also, with XML import, sliders do not get imported. You will need to import your sliders manually after finishing the import process, and I will be showing you how to do that. So prior to XML import, you will want to deactivate slider revolution, or if you're using layer slider, you will also want to deactivate layer slider. So let's go ahead and deactivate slider revolution. So now I have the required plugins activated and I'm ready to import the demo through XML. Let's navigate to Theme Forest. Here I'm going to go to my Downloads page. Here next to Bridge, I'm going to click on Download and then All Files and Documentation. So this is the downloaded file. Inside we see a folder called XML Export. So let's click on it. And I'm going to click on Demos. And then I'm going to click on the index.html file. So here you'll find a list of XML files for all the demos. You can search for your demo by clicking on Control F. The demo I want to import is called App Landing. So here it is. You can click on the launch link to double check that it's the demo you want to import. Now let's click on the download link. So inside this downloaded file, we see the XML file that we want to import into the WordPress admin panel. So let's extract this file. I'm going to go back to my admin panel. I'm going to navigate to Tools, Import. Here under WordPress, I'm going to click on Install Now. I'm going to click on Run Importer. Choose File. Here I'm going to choose the file that I extracted a moment ago. And I'm going to click on this Upload File button. Here you'll want to assign your posts to a user, so I'm going to set admin. You'll want to check this box here next to download and import file attachments and then click on submit. So here we see a message that says all done, have fun. This means that the import process has fully completed. If the import was not successful, then you might get an error 404 or a message saying that the file is too large to upload. So if you get an error message, then you'll want to repeat this process over and over again until you get the message all done, have fun. So simply go to import again, upload the same XML file, and repeat the process again and again until you get the message all done, have fun. Now let's navigate to Bridge Dashboard Import. I'm going to click on my demo again. And now you will want to import widgets and options. You do not need to import content because that was imported with the XML file. So I'm going to set widgets and then import. I'm going to refresh my page. I'm going to click on the demo again. And now I'm going to import options. The progress bar has reached 100%. So let's navigate to plugins now. Now you can go ahead and activate the plugins that you had deactivated prior to demo import. I'm going to activate Slider Revolution. This plugin is required for my demo, but I had deactivated it in order to free up my server sources for the import. All right, let's view my homepage now. So once again, in order for the imported styles to take effect, you will want to navigate to Code Options and click on Save. Let's refresh my page. All right, this is looking better. Now, just like with the one-click demo import, you can set your home page in Settings Reading. So over here, you can choose one of the imported pages to be your home page. Also, you should navigate to Settings Permalinks, choose Post Name, and click on Save Changes. So looking at my imported page here, we can see that the navigation bar is missing. So with XML import, your menus will import, but they will not get assigned to menu locations. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to navigate to Appearance Menus. I'm going to edit my main menu. Down here under Menu Settings, I'm going to assign this menu to Top Navigation and also to Mobile Navigation. And let's save. Let's view my page. Let's view the About page so that we can take a better look at the menu. So the menu is here, but we can see that some menu items are duplicated. This can happen if you try running demo import multiple times. For example, if you upload the XML file several times, you might get these duplicated menu items, but this can easily be fixed. Let's navigate to Plugins, Add New. I'm going to install a plugin so that I can easily delete the duplicate menu items. Here in the search box, I'm going to type Quick Remove Menu HP Themes. So here's the plugin that I'm going to install. It was developed by HP Themes, and let's activate it. I'm going to go back to Menus. And now I have these X marks that allow me to quickly delete the duplicate menu items. Let's save this menu. Let's refresh. And my menu is now looking good. Let's view the home page again. So with XML import, you will need to import your slider revolution or layer sliders manually. So let's see how that can be done. So we previously saw that Slider Revolution was one of the required plugins for this demo. So before importing Revolution Slider, you'll want to make sure that the Slider Revolution plugin is activated. If it's not, you can activate it in Appearance Install Plugins. Next, I'm going to open up the All Files and Documentation file that I downloaded from ThemeForest earlier in this tutorial. Inside, I'm going to click on XML Export, and I'm going to click on the Rev Slider folder. I'm going to click on this index.html file. So here we will see a list of slider import files. Once again, you can search for your demo by pressing Ctrl F and typing in the name of your demo. So here is my demo. Once again, you can click on the launch link to preview your demo and then click on download. Let's open up the downloaded file. Inside, there's a folder with the demo number. So let's click on this folder. And inside, we will see a list of the slider import files. So I'm going to extract this home slider zip file to my desktop. And this is the file that I'm going to upload through my WordPress admin panel. So I'm going to click on Slider Revolution. And I'm going to click on Manual Import. Here I'm going to choose the home slider zip file. So this is the file that I extracted. Make sure that you're not extracting the zipped file. You should upload the entire zip file. So the slider has now successfully imported. Let's refresh my home page. I'm going to click on Edit with Elementor. I'm going to click on this slider. And here on the left, make sure that the imported slider is assigned. It appears that Elementor is experiencing a hiccup, so I'm just gonna click on this homepage only box and unclick on it. And our slider is now showing. So let's click on Update. Now there are two different ways that you can add Slider Revolution to your page. In the following section, we're going to demonstrate the other method. If you import a Elementor demo, if you try clicking on the slider using the Elementor frontend editor, you might not be able to select the slider. So let's view this page in the backend. So this is the same page. We're viewing it in the backend. And over here, there's a section called layer slider or code slider shortcode. And we can see that there is a revolution slider shortcode pasted here. Now let's open up slider revolution. I'm going to open my slider. Over here on the right, there's a field called shortcode. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go back to my page. And I'm going to paste the shortcode here. Let's update this page. And now when I refresh my home page, we can see that the slider is now here. So at the beginning of this tutorial, we talked about checking to make sure that your server settings meet the minimum requirements before importing demo content. If you watched our video on how to register your theme and how to prepare for demo import, you'll know that there are certain requirements in order for the import to run smoothly. In some cases, your hosting provider might not be able to adjust the settings as per the recommendations, and in that case, demo import might not fully complete. So if you've tried importing the demo through the one-click demo import method and through the XML import, and it was not successful, then there's one more thing that you can try. You can try importing the demo without attachments. So let's see how that is done. I'm going to navigate to Bridge Dashboard Import. And I'm going to click on my demo of choice. Here, once again, you will see a list of plugins that are required to be activated prior to demo import, so make sure that these are activated. Let's navigate to plugins. And here you'll want to deactivate plugins that are not required. Do not deactivate Bridge Core. This plugin is mandatory. In my case, I'm going to deactivate the Code Instagram and Code News plugins. You will also want to deactivate Slider Revolution and Layer Slider. Those are also not required for this import method. You can import these sliders manually afterwards. So I'm going to deactivate Slider Revolution. Now let's go back to import. I'm going to click on my demo again. For import type, I'm going to click on all. And for import attachments, I'm going to click on no, and then import. The progress bar has reached 100%, so demo import is complete. Now let's navigate to plugins. Here you can now activate the plugins you had deactivated prior to demo import. So I'm going to activate Slider Revolution. Next, let's navigate to code options. Here you will want to click on Save in order to save the newly imported options. Now let's go to Pages. Let's view my home page. So we can see that the page has imported all the content on the pages here. Except that the images are missing. So in places where images are missing, you can click on them and then you can add your own image through Elementor. As for Slider Revolution and Layer Slider, you can import these manually as I've shown you how to do so earlier in the tutorial. So this demo import is a good choice if you're running your site on a slower server that cannot handle the full demo import. So in this video, we talked about several ways that you can import a bridge demo site. I hope that you found the tutorial helpful. If you have any questions, you can ask us in the comment section. Thank you for watching.